Hi friends of Watching Time and welcome to a new episode together. Today I want to speak with you regarding this watch that probably you have seen from other YouTubers, but I wanted to take my look at it and so I asked Sergio to send it over. This is not a sponsor review, I will send this watch back and I have to tell you I like the watch so I will buy one for myself. Today, I'm speaking about the DiRenzo, so DRZ Aerolite or DRZ02 Reduced. To say one word regarding DiRenzo, DiRenzo is a watch brand that has a story of like 5-7 years. And one of the first model that put them on the spotlight is the DRZ02. There was a Kickstarter campaign, I think back in 2018. And after the Kickstarter campaign and that the watches got sold out, DiRenzo did not produce them anymore. Now, after a few years, he decided to come back with different colors and a different size. This is the reduced size, but you will see that even if it sounds small, the watch is not that small. And you have to keep that in mind if you think you're dealing with a small watch. But let's get over with the most simple thing, the packaging. The watch will come on this cardboard box. Inside there will be this roll that is made of canvas or some sort of canvas, quite soft. There will be the classic polish cloth and this small pin, very beautiful, very funny. There is the symbol of DiRenzo. Then here inside you see the additional links for my bracelet, because one big difference of this version compared to the old one is that this version comes on a bracelet that, as you see, is not an integrated bracelet, but integrates perfectly in the case of this watch. But let's take a look starting from the case. The case is sort of a cushion-shaped case, but with a different spin. Like Sergio DiRenzo, the designer, managed to give a different and more modern spin to the cushion case. And he did that by creating these funny, kind of aerospatial curvatures on the side of the watch. These are very nicely done and are characterized, like everything, with a double finishing. As you can see, there is a brushed finishing here, but there is a polished finish here on the side of the bezel. There is a polish finishing here on the side of the case, but then there is brushed again in the curvatures. There is a brushed finishing on the links, but the center links of the bracelet are also polished. So there is this constant alternance of polish and brushing that definitely give a lot of movement and light to the watch. Continuing, we have a crown. There is a very good crown with sort of a DiRenzo logo. It's a typical thing of DiRenzo to have the circle. Very important thing I want to mention now before I forget. Here you see white. You will see when I do the lume shot, this is white lume. In the other dial variant, you have a different color of lume and you will also have a different color of the crown. We have the bracelet. Important is a fast release bracelet. The bracelet, as you see, even if here is 20, it goes down tapering up until I think here is 22. The case itself is 39mm, 44mm, 11, and as we're saying, 20. You will think that 44 is small, but then on my wrist you will see it's not this way. Then we take a look at the dial. That is one of the very characterizing things of this watch. You have these two sides that manage to create the hour markers, which are then different at 3, 6, 9, and 12, obviously, with these small dots. The dots are mirrored by the second hand that, as you can see, is the same shape. And very important, this is a no date variant, but like in the date variant of this watch, the second hand, this little dot here, will go exactly on top of the date complication, which has also a round shape and is at 6 hours. So as you can see, there is a lot of attention to detail. Then as you can see, at 12 hours, there is a little triangle, but then there is a DiRenzo symbol, again, sort of a circle, Geneva, automatic down there, and Swiss made. In this, we have an open case back with a Celita elaborate grade. All the information, 10 atmosphere of water resistance. But we go back here. We have also a sapphire glass here, flat sapphire. Everything coming together with this beautiful orange dial. Is burnt orange. As you see, it is more bright in the center and then it becomes darker. Beautiful color, very, very vivid, and obviously within all these different surfaces brushed and polished, it plays with the light perfectly. It's very nice indeed. Let's take a look at the watch on my wrist. My wrist is very small. It's like 16 centimeters, 6 inches. And as you can see, the watch fit my wrist perfectly, but it filled it completely. So if you are afraid that when you hear the measure 39, 44, you thought, oh, this is a small watch. No, it's not a small watch. It is small in measurements, but then on your wrist, even if you have a bigger wrist, it will look perfectly because of this bracelet starting big. On a big wrist, you will see this big part a little more, and so still you will have the impression that the watch is feeling complete in your wrist. I'm not concerned that it's too big for me. It's fine, it's totally fine, but definitely it's not a small watch. I imagine that the old version that was like 2 millimeters more, it was quite filling. Regarding the bracelet, there are two different clasps. I got this deployant, but I think it's also possible one diver clasp, let's say, with the micro adjustment. I am very happy with the deployant, no problem. It's screw down. You have screws for regulating the bracelet. And as you can see, on my small wrist, I still could have it smaller. Like there are still one half link and one big link on both sides. So it can fit the bracelet, even smaller wrist. The bracelet also has fast release, which is always a nice touch. But let's take a look at the lume and then come back for the conclusion. Here we have the lume of this watch. As you can see, even the crown is zoomed, as I promised you. And the lume, even if you're not speaking about a diver for sure, it's a good lume. It's present in all the markers, it's present in the both ends, and beautiful. Beautiful applied, everything is nice. I think it may be different in other variants, because we have variants have orange markers, and as you know, usually orange lume is worse in potency compared to this blue one. But let's turn the light on and let's go to conclusion. So if you already listened to other reviews and you joined this one hoping that I was going to say something different, in fact, I'm not. I love this watch, and I must say there is not much to complain about the watch in general. It is well priced for its specs. The price is 750 Swiss franc at the moment of the launch. That will happen 15 July 2023. After that, I think it will go up 50 francs. So not a huge difference. And I think for the specs, for being Swiss made, etc., it is a good price, totally worth the price. I had no issue with the watch. Sometimes the bracelet was a little blocked, like some of the links were not moving perfectly, but maybe something related to being just a prototype. In any case, it was not a huge deal. You know, you just need to move the link a little more and then it will place perfect. My other thing I need to say is that I liked definitely the aesthetic of the watch, but you have to like it because it is surely not an everyday piece. You will not use this watch every day because you notice it, and especially with this bright color variant. There is this orange, there is a purple one, there is a total black one. Those variants that are more charged are definitely not for everybody and definitely not for every day. Also, as I said, cushion case, it will be feeling, it will be a watch that you notice. Put that into your mind and be happy with it. So I hope you like my review, and I hope to see you again on our channel. See you next time. Bye.